Today is the Friday after the Epiphany. For me, this is a very special time of the liturgical year, the period from December 25, the commemoration of Jesus' birth, to Sunday, January 9, the commemoration of his baptism. In these 2+ weeks, we accompany him from his birth through the hidden years to his emergence into public ministry at the age of 30. And what was that ministry? To assure us that we have eternal life, per our first reading today, and to help us through the challenges of our lives, per the gospel. These challenges might be physical, like the leper in the story, or they could be moral or religious, the reality around us that leaves us shaking our heads and wondering what kind of world we live in. This week, the news services carried stories about Adam Newman acquiring majority stakes in rental properties in Miami, Atlanta, Nashville, Fort Lauderdale, and other southern cities. 4,000 or so apartments valued at more than $1 billion. He wants to shake up the rental housing industry, he said, with a brand new brand where high-end apartments offer amenities like saltwater pools and valet trash pickups. You may remember Adam as the founder of WeWorks, a company that tried to shake up the office rental industry by offering short-term, small area rental spaces that also offered amenities like free craft beer and fruit water. Founded in 2010, the company 9 years later was valued at $47 billion. And at age 42, he was forced out over his management style and heavy financial losses. The word on the street said that he moved too fast, made too many promises, reached beyond the wildest probabilities of success. Or, in the words of Silicon Valley, he tried to fake it till he made it. And, oh, by the way, he may have been pushed out, but his severance package, the price of his departure, gave him almost $200 million on top of the millions the company had paid him as CEO. I find these amounts staggering, and I am aghast at what I see in Adam Newman's unbridled and unscrupulous aggressiveness for personal gain channeled through what must have been a monstrous ego. His original insight about workspaces may have been business-worthy, but that insight was overwhelmed by his self-seeking. And yet, having failed, quote unquote, when he left the company, he was far richer when he left than when he founded it. Adam is a major grifter of a type well known in this country throughout our history. He was joined this past week in the lineup of grifters with Elizabeth Holmes, founder of the company Theranos, who was convicted this week of lying to investors in the fake it till you make it, success at any price spirit typified by Silicon Valley. Truth is, she's a grifter wannabe, just getting started. But what a spectacular start. These both, and those like them, embody what Jesus meant when he said, the children of this age are more shrewd in dealing with their own generation than are the children of light. The grifter type and the grifter ethos are extensions of what we have experienced throughout our lives, from the popular kids in high school, the football players, the cheerleaders, through the golden boy, golden girl syndrome of the adult workplace. Our only recourse as Catholic Christians is to believe what St. John tells us in the first reading, and so to become children of light. Whoever believes in the Son of God has this testimony within themselves, namely, that Jesus is the victor over the world. Not victor in the sense of the impermanent incarceration of people like Adam Newman and Elizabeth Holmes for crimes against morality, the common good, and the people directly affected by their malfeasance. Nor the ones who in a public way, quote, bring down the powerful from their thrones, nor send the rich empty away, as Mary claims in the Magnificat. But Jesus offers us an interior peace through the moral choices we have made and that we make, allowing us to live in peace. He offers us an ability to let go of the distress the grifters bring us. He offers us a way through the darkness. He makes a way out of no way. These are not magical workings that happen overnight, but rather an emergence of a new awareness of our own worth and value as human beings, a deeper realization of the quality of our lives, and renewed confirmation of the moral choices that we have made. The Lord does this person by person, believer by believer, then asks us to share our process and our good news with one another. Then he invites us to pray as a large group, to give him thanks, to offer him praise and worship. Doing so, we become the church in a full, rich, and personal way. Such good news. Let's join up and recommit ourselves today to this great kingdom and this great work.